Oh, yeah.
What other moments, B, have you come across that were like these weird connections that maybe some of them surprised you, or you would be doing something, performing for someone, and you'd stop and go, "Oh my God, XYZ just happened. This is wild." Do you have mind blown moments a lot?
I mean, being here right now is kind of like
what do you mean?
Because I grew up in New York, so I listened to you like my whole life, and now like here I am listening to what I used to listen to as a kid. Like I would have never imagined that I'd be sitting here. So like things like that are crazy. Like when if I do a show with like for example, like I opened up for Selena on tour last summer, and that to me I was like, what is happening right now? Because I grew up listening, and also like I went on Demi and Nick's tour for one of their dates, and I went and sang at the time my single Yes Girl with Demi on stage. Like Demi sang the song with me.
Wow.
Like that kind of stuff is like mind-blowing to me, because I used to dance around my bedroom listening to them and singing their songs when I was younger, and then all of a sudden it's like I'm like part of the action with them. It's very strange.
Do you have to talk yourself down? Like, do you have to say, okay, B, listen, you gotta act cool in this situation. Don't freak out that it's Demi Lovato. Like, we're all good here.
I've known Demi for a while now, but certain people I meet, and I'm just like, okay, like, how do I not seem like the huge fan of them that I am, because I don't want to annoy them and, like, be all up in their face. I also, like, one time, I have a weird thing about meeting people that are, like, my absolute idols, because I like don't want them to not be what they've always been in my head.
They say you got to be careful when you meet your idols, because sometimes they aren't who you think they are.
Exactly.
So who was it? Tell us the story.
I was at a party, I think it was like an iHeart party actually, and I was at this party and just mingling, just hanging out, and then Hayley Williams just walked in, and I was standing. I literally have a Paramore tattoo. Like I love Paramore.
You do?
Hayley, yeah.
Where?
It's right here on my arm. It's a little ghosty. Oh, I can't get my...
Okay, no, there it is.
Through my little
I see
sleeve?
it. Okay, so Hayley walks in.
So Hayley walks in, and I actually, like, freaked out, and I was like, everyone I was with was like, oh my God.
I mean, did you pee yourself? I mean, what do you do?
Almost, practically. Like, I was literally shocked. Like, I was standing there. I probably looked like an idiot to anybody looking at me, and I was, like, freaking out and, like, shaking. Like, I've never been that close to her in my life, obviously. And, like, I love her. Like, she's always been one of my biggest inspirations, and Paramore's always been one of my favorite bands. And I was, and everyone was like, go talk to her. Like, she's so nice. Like, just go introduce herself. I was like, you guys, no. Because first of all, she's going to think, like, who's this loser? Like, I've never heard of you. Like, I don't care. Not that she probably wouldn't think that. I hope that she's a nice person. But
well, did you end up hanging out with her and talking with her?
No, I never, because I can't. I told you guys, like, I have a weird thing about meeting people that I like, my absolute favorites.
You owe it to yourself and to her to have this conversation. I'm sure she may be wanting to meet you. You know, but think about it this way, B. By the way, Bea Miller's here. I'm going to play Like That in just a second, her single, which is fabulous. But there is this circle going on because, for instance, yesterday, Demi Lovato was sitting in this same seat. We're talking to her, and you could talk to her about this, and she may have some of the same exact stories you're having, like with the first time she met a certain artist. I mean, because you're all going through that same circular thing.
Right.
It's a fantastic world you're living in.